Hi everyone, it is World Card Making Day, and a lot of you have watched the Stampin' Up made a video about World Card Making Day and saw the fun projects, and some of you may have gotten a card kit in the mail from me. I had hoped to do something live and I wasn't able to work that out, so I sent some card kits in the mail to people who have recently purchased, or team members, or just some of my Stampin' friends. So you guys might have gotten a card kit in the mail, and some of them went out a week ago, so those probably did arrive. Some of them just went out on Tuesday, so you might not have gotten those. If you don't get one and you wish you did, let me know. Maybe I'll have some extras and I can send you some. I sent out about 25, so hopefully some of you got them. All right, so I'm going to show you one of the card kits and then how it gets put together, because you have no idea. I just sent you all the parts in the mail. So I'm going to show you how it gets put together, and then make another one using the same idea, so you can see that you can do the same thing with anything you might have on hand in case you didn't get a card kit. And then I have a couple, I think I sent out 4 different varieties, and depending upon time I may get through them all now, or I may have to stop and do them again. So anyway, I'm going to try to turn my camera over so you can see my hands. Hopefully I will not be upside down, because that happens usually when I do this. So here goes. Alright, I'm refreshing my computer to see if I can see myself. Are we upside down? No, look at that. Okay, I think I did it. But I can't hear myself. Can you hear me? All right, I'm not good at the live videos, everyone, as you know. So let me turn this light on. Okay, so some of you have gotten this card kit in the mail, and it looks like this. Okay, now I bet you can figure out how to put this one together, but let's go ahead and do it. So I already cut this hole, and it looks like this, and you've got these little pieces, and we're going to layer them and make this card. So I am selecting the Heartfelt Hellos stamp set, but you can find anything you already have, and perhaps you've got something with big words, something that'll fit in the space. I'm going to use the hello because I know where this is going. There we go. And I'm going to choose a gray, and this is Smoky Slate, and I'm going to do the words a little bit darker in basic gray. Now, I don't like to glue anything down until after I've stamped, so I'm going to hold it in place so I know where that hello goes. Just like that. And that way, if I had made a mistake, I could flip it over. But I didn't. Yay! Okay, now to put down your pieces, you're just going to kind of lay them where you want them, and we're going to cut some apart. So some of them have this interesting pool party color, and I love that, so that's going to get, I want a full one of that. And I also, if you've got one with this, I like that. Okay, now some of you might have got some little pieces like this just because I was running out, and so that would just kind of go here. I might put this over here. So you're just going to mix and match where you put them. And you don't want to fill up all the space. You're just going to put them kind of randomly. I might just stick with that right there and call it good. Okay, so then you're just going to take your paper trimmer and or scissors and cut that off. Okay, now in your kit you also got a little embellishment like this, and you can decide where you want that to go. It can go down in this corner. You can decide that you want something else up here where this gray space is. I'm going to put it up there, I think, because the other one I did, it's down here. So just for some difference, I'm going to stick this block here just to hold it down. So I'm going to make sure that I don't put adhesive under these leaves, just because they're going to kind of hang over the opening. I'm just kind of dotting it around. It doesn't have to be all over every single surface. And then I sprinkled in some flowers in your envelopes, so you can grab some of those. Glue those down. Now this these die flowers are from the Country Flowers die bundle, and the paper is called Country Woods, and it's really a beautiful paper pack. I love it. So I've got one down here. You can take it further and add some pearls. So here is one I did before, and I added an extra. I think the pearls really add something, or you could do little rhinestones. So that's one option for this card. So if you got this kit and you put it together, I hope that you will share it. You can share it underneath this video in the comments, or you can go to my Beth's Paper Cuts idea sharing group. If you didn't join that one, please do. And we share ideas for cards, and usually I'm the only one sharing, so I would love it if you would share. You know what? Are you getting an echo? There. I hope that you're not getting an echo now. I think I fixed that. Okay. So anyway, this is a card kit that we're gonna get in the mail. So hopefully you got this one. Now I want to do the same thing, but I'm gonna change it up with a Christmas feel. So I have this card. Now this time I cut it out over on this side. Or, you know what? I like it on that side. I'm going to flip it. So it's on this side. Okay, but you can have it on either side. For some reason, I really like that lower corner. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing, and I'm looking through my stamps for some kind of festive saying, and I found this cute little stamp set, Snowy Wonder. I really like it. I'm going to use this big giant Season's Greetings, and I am going to stamp it in gray again because it's sitting right in front of me. I haven't used this stamp set yet. It's just been sitting on my desk. And so let's use it. Okay. Again, I'm going to line that paper up without actually putting it down. And I'm going to stamp. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue it down now that I didn't make an error. I'm going to pause real quick and see if I can share this with my idea sharing group. Nope. Oh yes, I can. Yay. Okay. All right, so I've got this one. Now we're going to do the same thing we did before, only now we're going to use some holiday papers. And I am grabbing these really fun holiday papers. And this is from the Snowy Wonder Designer Series paper. It kind of matches. It's a whole suite that goes with this. And so we're going to use the paper. And I'm just going to cut out, just like I did when I sent you those kits, a variety of these little shapes. And it's double-sided, so I'm going to have even more patterns. I love this candy cane. Now this side has houses, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I might, I mean, like if I got, I don't know if I want that for my pattern. So let's see what else is in the pack. Okay, let's see. Got the candy canes, got peppermint stripe, super cute. Oh, there's little trees. Those are fun. Oh, snowflakes. There's some good options here. Oh, here's another plaid. And there's a little snowman. I like these little trees. Or I could just do, I really want to stick with the red and green. So I think I might just do more of the same. Okay, I'm not going to fuss. Let's do a full candy cane, because I love that. And I love this peppermint stripe right there. Okay, and then I can do some holly down here. Okay, I'm going to start gluing. Stick that down so they're flat. And you can see I've got this little penguin there. He's gonna end up on here. All right, so I've got this. I've got that. And you can see I'm just leaving a little space. I'm kind of eyeballing it. Got this one. Okay, now let's do a partial. So you can either cut a whole one and cut it off, or you can just kind of stick your paper in. I'm being silly, like that. And get a partial, and that could go, oh, that would have been a cute little one, little house. That could go there, and then maybe I can do another little peppermint stripe here. Actually, is that the back of this? It is, so when I cut that off, I can add it. Okay. I'm going to trim this off. I put glue on the back. Okay, don't do that. I got excited and glued the whole thing, and now it's going to stick to my trimmer. See? And now I can't use the other side, but I'll save that for another card. So if you watched the World Card Making Day video, did you notice the new kit that's coming? And it had watercolor to it, which is my favorite. Some of you know that. And so that is going to be a kit that I will love for sure. I'm thinking about putting this holly up here. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm going to put the adhesive on the card. Because last time I put it on the back of the paper and accidentally went crazy. so then these little bits you can save for, you know, another card. You can stick it over here, or you can save it for another card. So I'm going to leave this like this, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp my little penguin. So I have a little piece of basic white. Grab my black. And now I want to give him a candy cane. So I'm going to stamp a candy cane. Okay, so there are dies for this, and you can use those if you want. And I guess I will. They're right here. Here's the little penguin. Here's his little candy cane. All right. I should have taped those down. I'm so worried about them moving, but they're not. I think we're okay. I'm just grabbing a little pumpkin pie marker and just going to do his feet. Cute. Okay, so now I'm just going to put him down with, I want to have him hanging off a little bit. So this is just real simple, and you can add some rhinestones, whatever you want to do. I'm going to grab some dimensionals. So these are really fast cards, obviously, and not hard to do, and can be done with any of the papers you might already have. Okay, so I wasn't thinking, and this candy cane is on top of the candy cane paper, which is maybe a little, maybe it should have been over the holly, but maybe I'll hang it off this side. No, that covers the season's greetings. I wasn't thinking about my placement, but that's okay. Let me grab some glue dots. Some of you might wonder where these glue dots came from because they're on a sheet and not a roll. And these are what come in the paper pumpkin kits. And they give you so many. I always have leftovers, and so I just kind of hang on to them. And they sit on my desk, and I like them. Okay, so if you get paper pumpkin, you'll get those. Okay, there is his candy cane. And he is really cute. So you can add some little shimmery rhinestones, or some snowflakes would be good. But it's just a really easy to do card with designer series paper. It's a way to use your designer series paper in a fun way. You can even take some of these and add them to the inside. That might be fun if you so choose, like something like that. Just to kind of carry the theme through. Kind of fun. You can cut that off. So anyway, all kinds of ideas. If you made one, please share it, and you can share it on, like I said, my Beth's Paper Cuts idea sharing group, or when this dries, I will get that glue off with my little glue lifter. Or you can share it here in the comments. I would love to see what you made. And if you got one of my kits, please share what you do with it. I would like to see. Some people use things in such creative ways. So this kit kind of almost had to go together this way because I already cut this out when I sent it to you. But think about what you have. If you don't have this hexagon punch, you can do the same thing with so many of the other punches or dies. There's some really great dies that would work nicely with this too. So look through your punches and look through your dies, and I bet you'll have a shape that would make a really great cutout for this exact type of card. And I love the peekaboo look to it. It's just a fun and simple card that's just a little different because it's got that window, and whoever gets it's gonna think, oh, that's cool, even though you knew it was super simple. So that's this first card kit. If you got this in the mail, this is how you put it together. Okay, so if you got another kit in the mail, let me show you. I think I have time to do another one. It's 5 o'clock my time. Some of you got this one, and I'm going to clear this stuff away before I lose it. Okay, some of you got this one, and this is a fun paper. This is an older paper that retired, and I had some, so I thought I would make up some kits. And I want to show you, this is a way to use your designer series paper in a fun way. So I thought, you know what, you have designer series paper at home. I'm going to show you this, even though, did I just use my thing? No, okay. Even though you may not have this exact paper, I bet you have something that will work. Okay, so here are my measurements for you. You've got a piece of basic white, so if you're going to cut your own, and this is, let me grab my ruler here because I cut these weeks ago, 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, and then I cut the designer series paper is at, so that was 3 1/4, this is 3, because I usually go down 1/4 inch, and then these two are both 2 inches, so then you've got a total of 4. So you're going to have a 1/4 inch border all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. You'll see this side is blue, really pretty. So if you got this kit in the mail, here is how you put it together. Now if you use the blue side, show me, I want to see. We did the same card kit at a ladies event at church, and some people used the blue side, and a couple ladies did it so creatively they didn't use my style at all, which is fine with me. I like seeing what other people do. Okay, so then your base is a wonderful peach, and we're going to put this right on top. Now you can add dimensionals if you want. I love dimensionals. I think they just elevate they add dimension to the card, and they look really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those down. Ooh, this one. Okay, so here's how you put that down. And then also in your envelope, you would have gotten a piece of white. This is for your inside. And whenever I cut designer series paper, I tend to cut in a lot of 4s and 2s, and then I end up with like little strips left over. And so what I save these for is just to go on the inside. It kind of brings the outside of the card to the inside. There's no real, it can go on the top or the bottom. It's just, why not use this little scrap of paper, then throw it away. So it's a pretty little piece of paper, so we're going to put it on the inside. Okay, so you can glue this down, or if you want to stamp something on it, you can do that first and then stamp something on it. Okay, so we've got it like this. And then you also received this little piece. Now this is for your sentiment, some kind of words. Now when I've made this card with the ladies group, we embossed, but I don't know if you have embossing, so we're not going to emboss. And I used a stamp set called, let me grab it. Nested Friends. Now you can use whatever you have, obviously. So I've got the Always Thinking of You. I think that fits. Thank You will fit. I might use Thank You this time because I already did the Always Thinking of You, and I had it sitting out so that I can show you a finished one, and I don't know where it is. My desk, I put together some of those new scrapbooking workshop kits yesterday. So much fun, and I wanted to put them together because I want to show them to people at Card Buffet, and so I put them together and I made a mess. I've got photos everywhere because I'm trying to find photos to put on the scrapbook page. Okay, so again, I'm using gray. I use a lot of black on my sentiments all the time, and lately I've been using espresso and gray just for changing things up. Actually, there's espresso in there, so I'm going to change my mind. Where's my cleaner? Under a stack of photos. Okay. There. Okay, so I am going to kind of bias this off to one side, like that, because I'm going to put from that, and I'm going to let the edges hang off. I'm going to cover the seam and put that down, and then I'm going to use from the same stamp set this cute little bird, and stamp him. Oh, I used the gray again. Now, there are dies. This particular set is one of those online exclusives, so if you can't find it, it's in the online exclusives area, and there are dies for this beautiful nest, this bird, this branch. There's also dies for some leaves and some eggs, really cute. And anyway, it's a really nice little set, so I wanted to show you that. And then I'm going to color this with watercolor pencils. And if you watched the video for World Card Making Day and you saw the announcement about next month's kits, you know how Stampin' Up! Releases 2 kits every month? They showed us what next month's kit is going to be. And it's a card kit that's kind of like a coloring book. It has a stack of watercolor quality paper with printed patterns on them, mostly floral, I think. I think they only show us a few of the pages. And it comes with 8 Stampin' Up! Watercolor pencils. Exciting! And it comes with an aqua painter, a water painter, which is, I have one on my desk. It's like this, where you put water inside the barrel, and then you just give it a little squeeze to get water on the bristles, and you paint with it. So it's going to come with 8 pencils, I don't know what colors, and a brush. So that is really exciting, and I am looking forward to getting that. I'm not going to, you don't have to use these with water, and I'm not going to for this, but you can. Okay, so I'm going to use coral because that's my cardstock paper color. And let's see. And I have several sets in here because I use these all the time, so it's not like there are this many colors available. These are the colors. Okay, so I'm going to use this as espresso. I'm going to use coral. And I think I'm going to kind of give him an orange belly, kind of like a robin. And you can get different shades, so I'm going to go in light circles when I get closer to the top. And then I'm going to press harder when I get to kind of the shaded area here to get a deeper color. So if you received this kit and you don't have this bird, what are you going to put there? You can put a flower here. You can leave it blank or put a bow perhaps. I want to see what you do with the kit. So if you got this one, show me what you do. And I'm kind of fading it out as I get up here, and I'm going to do his beak. Just keeping it simple. Now same thing with the brown. I'm going to go kind of heavier on the shaded areas. A little heavier handed, and then I'm going to press lighter when I get up here on the face, but I will give him a deeper top. Okay, so there are dies for this. I'm going to go ahead and just use my snips because I don't want to have to get it out because I'm actually short on time today. And sometimes it's faster when it's just a simple shape like this to cut it out. So if you got this kit this is how it goes. I wanted to show you another version of the same idea, the same layout, and I will have to pop in and do that later. Actually, I think I have a finished one I can show you. Oh no, I don't. I sent it off. Sometimes I use my cards and I mail them out, and I keep meaning to make another one. Okay, so I'm going to stick this bird right here, and he's going to look beautiful. Okay. There we go. So cute. So if you watched the World Card Making Day video, you saw the ephemera packs. I do want to show those really quick if I can find out. Let's see if I have my open ones or my closed ones. Okay. They come like this, and you have all kinds of words. On one pack, it's all words. Another pack is florals, and it's different kinds of florals. And then there's another pack which I opened already. And what I did with mine is I liked cutting them all apart and taking them all apart. And I had an extra one of these, which is a photo organizer, and I'm deciding it's my ephemera organizer. And I bought this from a photo storage site. I can try and find a link for that. And then what I did was I put like all the florals in this one, or maybe florals in this one. And so then you can just easily grab, you can make this card and go through them and say, oh, that's a kind of a purple flower. Sometimes I've been finding that I had extra paper pumpkin. When you get paper pumpkin, sometimes there's extra little pieces, or I don't always use all the little pieces. So I might have extra. So this is actually an older paper pumpkin. But you can look through your florals and find something that goes with. I love that some of them are black and white, so you can color them. Anyway, you can find something that looks pretty on your paper, and there's more things besides floral. Oh, here's a peach one. That would look pretty. Okay, so you can have floral ephemera, and I like that. Ooh, I will clean that up in a minute. I'm just making my desk messier and messier. Okay, this one is also, I had left over a little cow head from a card I did, so it's kind of a nice little place to put your leftover pieces. Anyway, there's lighthouses, a little balloon. So this guy's really pretty, that little bird. So this is a different ephemera pack. Oh, a little cat. It's ice cream cone. So just kind of, this is what it looks like, and this is how I organize that. What else did I put in here? Oh, here's words. So I've got words in this one. Again, I have leftover paper pumpkin pieces, but also all the little words. Now, after I did this with the words, I changed my mind about my thoughts on it. This is a leftover paper pumpkin. Because it's easier to see the words when they're still on the sheet than to look through all of these. So if you are trying to think of ideas, maybe leave your words together on a nice little sheet, because see how you can read them all right there, and there's many different sheets. There's several different sheets of words, and if you put them all in here, you can no longer read them all. So that was a bad idea. Don't follow me there. But I do like the idea for the other pieces, because I do always end up with, I made a card just the other day, and I have one leftover little bird. So where can he go? Well, he can go in here. So you know, it's a nice place to add your little leftover pieces. And so I do like it for that, but I don't like it for the words. I've noticed several times now I'm looking for a word and I can't find it, but I have used these. I needed a quick baby card the other day, and I found a So Happy for someone I found out was having a baby. I did the So Happy for You, and it took me just seconds, and I found another little thing in here. I forget what it was, but it was a boy. She's having a little boy, and I found a sailboat. I made a card in 10 minutes on my way to church. I forgot that I needed one, and it was so easy to put together when you're in a hurry. I do love these. Okay, because I can't buy a card, people. I think people would fall over if I gave them a card from a store. They'd say, what's happening to you? Okay, so those are the card kits I sent out. If you've got one, please share it with me on Beth's Paper Cuts Ideas sharing group, and I will put together another one later on as soon as I am able to get back. So I hope you have a fun World Card Making Day. I hope you make something, get creative, and share it with others and pop it in the mail. Someone is going to love getting some happy mail from you. I already know who some of these cards are going to already. So thank you for watching. Let me see if I can turn it back over without being upside down. don't know. Let's see. I have to wait a second because there's a delay. Am I upside? Oh, I'm right side up. Okay, I did it. Oh, let me get this out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to come back later and hopefully put together the rest of the cards. And I hope that you will put together some cards. I'm going to show you another kit that went out. This kit went out. This one is kind of has to go together this way too. So if you've got this kit, this is the look of it. You've got this little piece here for a sentiment. And then I gave you the strips. And then if you want to add something, you can add a little flower or something to your card. Where's mine? Right there. I can hardly see. Anyway, this is another one that went out in the mail. And then there's one other one. The other one I do need to show you how to put it together, actually. What time is it? Okay, I'm going to have to come back and show you how to put that one together, because that one, you could actually use the pieces any way you want, but I used them in a nice way, and it's a really great layout for you to change up. Just like I showed you, that first card with the punch outs is a really easy one to use with your Designer Series paper. This is one that you can use with just about any stamp you have in any colors. It's a great layout. If you have a catalog, you might have noticed the layout page. I want to show it to you. I have like seconds. I'm just going to keep going. So there's a page of layouts right here on page 22, 20. Need my glasses, 22 right there. And you've got all kinds of layouts right here, and they're really great. There's some really fun layouts there. If you're thinking of how you want to put a card together, look at that. And then in the mini catalog, they gave us more layouts. So there's a whole bunch in there. People are really loving that page. So take a look at that. I do want to mention quickly a couple sales that are going on right now, and one is starting Monday or Tuesday. Oh, when is it starting? I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, right now, all month long, there's a kit sale. Kits are really fun. Kits are on sale right now. They're all different. So the older kits are a little more discounted than the newer kits. So you're going to have to look at that. I think this is up to 30%. So some of them are not quite 30, some of them are 30. Those are going on all month long, but some kits are selling out. The Christmas or the little circus animals one sold out already. They're on back order. I do have one if you like that one. So what else is sold out? The Halloween kit sold out a month ago. But there's some really cute Christmas ones. There are some great gift giving kits. There's a kit that's a box, and it's a card organizer box. So you can take, if you're a card maker and you've got, like I do, a million cards sitting around, you can give someone the box, and it has a kit that they can make their own cards, kind of like the ephemera pack where they're going to put together a greeting that's already made out. They don't have to own any stamps. They don't have to own anything. So you can give them the kit to make their own, but then you can fill the box, because it makes 10 cards, I think, but you can put more in the box. So you can fill the box with cards that you've made and give them a gift of amazing artwork that you've made all year round that they can use. That's a very useful gift. Throw a book of stamps in there, and that's a great gift to give someone. Anyway, so you can give them that. That's a really great Christmas idea. There's a birthday card organizer kit in there where it's like a folder, and I have one at my classroom, but I don't have one here in my house. But there's a folder. It has like a spiral bound thing, and it has pockets, so you can write down all your January birthdays on the front of the pocket, and it has a space for that, like whose birthday is what day. And then in the pocket you can have birthday cards, so ready to go. And then you know in January you can know who to send it to. So I could flip to November and know who is needed cards for November. So I think that's a great one. There's a lot of great kits. So take a look at the kits. That's going on all month of October. Then also in October is a join deal, and this join deal is really good. I'm going to make a separate video just for the join deal, but you get to choose any $155 worth of product, but only pay $99. That's a really great deal. You pick the product, so it can be all new scrapbooking stuff. It could be ephemera packs and kits. It could be maybe you really wish that you had a new cutter, a die cutter, whatever you need, or maybe you just need paper, stamps, whatever. You can pick whatever you want to put in that starter kit and just try it out. You're under no obligation. There's no fees that come out every month. You can stay as long as you want. So some people ask me, well, yeah, but don't I have to spend a certain amount a month? You don't have to spend anything. You can just buy that starter kit and never buy anything else until like maybe you want to every once in a blue moon. And after a while, they'll just say, okay, obviously you're not keeping up with the monthly goal, so then you'll just fall off the roles of demonstrator and go back to being a customer, which is, not bad. You're a customer now, right? So there's no hidden fees. There's no automatic payments that you get taken from your account and things shipped to you you didn't want. Remember those old record of the month clubs? Nothing like that. This is it's like a trial run. you can kind of see the behind the scenes at the demonstrator website and see how it all works and decide if you want to stay. And maybe you've been a demonstrator before and you say, you know, I stopped for a while because I had enough stuff, but you know, it'd be nice to have a discount for a little while. Join again. So I can answer any questions about that. So you can email me or leave a message about the join deal. That's going on right now in October. So those are the 2 October things. And then coming up, and I should have looked this up at a time, but there's a stamp sale. I will put that in the comments. There's a stamp sale starting. All stamps from the annual catalog, just the annual catalog, so not the mini catalog that just came out and not the online exclusives, just the annual catalog. All stamps in the annual catalog are going to be part of the sale. It's 15% off all of them. So if you've got like a list going of things that you might want to get all the time, you can do that during the sale. It's only like a 3-day sale, so I will have to look this up and let you know what the 3 days are. I believe it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but I want to make sure. Usually things start on Tuesdays with Stampin' Up, so it might be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I will look it up. I'll put it in the description. Now, if you join during that day and you're putting stuff in your cart for your join deal, you remember how I said you get $155 worth of products? If you put stamps from the annual catalog in there, they will be at a sale price. So you'll get even more. You can stretch that $150 a little more. Even kits, same thing. Sale discounted stuff will be on there. Now, also when you join, you get to buy anything that's current for demonstrators, and demonstrators right now are seeing Valentine's stuff. So you would get to get Valentine's stuff in your starter kit. So if you've been a demonstrator in the past, if you've been on my team or someone else's team, you can join now and start getting your Valentine's stuff or whatever. So I just want to tell you that. So you got a stamp sale coming up, you got a kit sale going on right now, and you've got a, what did I say? Kit sale, stamp sale, oh, demonstrator deal, and the stamp sale. Okay, I think that's everything. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to try to get back on because there's one other kit I want to show, but I'm going to have to do that later. I have like multiple things going on today, so I'm glad any of you see this now. A lot of you couldn't watch live, but it'll be up on my website. I'm going to try to also put it up on YouTube, but I don't know how to do that easily, so I might have to figure that out. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. If you made one of my kits, please share it. I would love to see yours, even if it looks exactly like mine. Put it in the comments. I want to see that you actually got it and made it. And you're going to have different stamps than me, right? So I want to see what stamps you used and how it all came together for you. Show me your kits. I hope you had fun with them. And if you didn't get one and you wish you did, let me know. You might be getting one in a couple days because, like I said, some of them didn't go out until Tuesday because I had a bad week of stuff running around, and I kept leaving them at home, and then I'd be out running my errands. I'm like, oh, those stamps, those card kits are sitting on my dining room table. Okay, so see you later. Thank you so much. Happy card making day. I don't know how to turn you off.